Hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We got some Comanche action coming up here tonight, followed by some airliners a little bit later. Thank you for joining. If you're good, welcome. Thank you for being here on the stream, nice and early on. And also, I think there's one or two of you flying along, so thank you very much. I saw a beardy here, but while I was loading in, I was like, need to pick the other parking spot. Thank you for being here. Good to see you. And should be a fun one tonight. The Comanche is turning out to be pretty fun playing, especially when we have some issues did on Sunday. So yeah, the route today, we're departing here out of Pray. I'm going to struggle with all the pronunciations. Prijedor, down to Sarajevo. So this first flight is all within Bosnia and Herzegovina, and should be absolutely beautiful. If you've never been to Sarajevo before in the simulator, this is going to be stunning for you because that city is just incredible. This Prijedor scenery is included as part of the world update that just came out, so thanks for joining, chaps. So should be pretty awesome. Look at that, the windsocks mounted to the top of the hangar there. And Sarajevo, we've got some payware scenery as well, so gonna be pretty good. As you know, the Comanche is pretty detailed, so we do need to do a little bit of pre-flighting here. What we're going to do is turn the battery master on there, and we'll just turn a few lights on. I'll just make sure that they work too. Downloading the world update. I don't think so, Slippery Berg. I think you might end up getting your world update. Alright, there was one thing that I want to do. Advanced option. We're burning 5 times failure rate, normal wear rate, 2 times wear rate. Be on the next flight. No worries, Slippery Berg. And where is the other one that I wanted? Auction. Okay, we're good. So this is going to be a bit of an older plane. We'll check it out once we do the walk around here. Starting with the flaps are firm and not moving. The ailerons are moving and are free. Perfect. The lights are working. We'll remove that tie down. I haven't actually. Well, yeah. Passengers in. Bit of baggage. Sorry about that crazy brightness. Hey, James. And fuel is full. 110 liters on both sides. Next. These chocks. We'll just check here. I think that's a good thing. Propeller is there and looks undamaged. We'll check our oil levels here. Make sure oil just below 9. I think that'll be fine for today's flight. Only a 45-minute flight, so we should be fine. Ooh, it's very sparkly. This. Let's just check. We got some fuel in the left tank. Oh, it's full to the brim. Amazing. That's what we like to see. Remove these chocks. Remove the pitot cover. Remove this tie down. That light's also working. Those are free. Fixed. Those are unblocked and good to me. Tie down needs to come off. Rudder is free. Grab point of this. There we go. And elevator is free. That hole is open. That's good. Put some luggage in. Go. Don't need that big suitcase. And that's our walk around completed. Very good. Turn those lights off before we drain the battery too much. Turn our beacon light on because we're going to start soon. We'll open this so we can shout. Also probably pretty warm here in summer in East. There's a little thing that we can... There we go. 27 degrees in the cockpit. So we'll want to cool ourselves off a little bit here. Just check that closed. Righty then. Should we get our engine started? First of all, turn on our tank. Put our mix to full, our prop to full. Turn on our fuel pump. And a bit of priming. Pretty warm, so we shouldn't need a huge amount of priming, but 5 pumps should fit. Crack the throttle. Shout out here. Clear prop. And start the engine. Hope for the best here. Come on. There she goes. Oh, crap. Brakes. Oh man, those brakes are not good. That was mildly terrifying. Okay, we're good. Didn't see that. I've got my toe brakes depressed because that was pretty scary. Turn that back off. We don't need anything else there. We'll just do a little lean on the ground. Turn a few things on. Turn our ADF DME on. We'll turn our standby radios on. We'll turn our avionics master on. Everything will start up. Also, as part of our walk around, we should really have done the kind of inspection, which is sort of the stand-in for doing a more detailed inspection.
TOS system test okay.
Oh, that right brake is a bit issue. This plane is not looking hugely amazing, but I'm sure it'll hold together. Engine's looking fine. A little bit of crankshaft. One of the cylinders slightly worn, but otherwise we're good. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. I'm good, thanks, James. Very good. Loving this Comanche, by the way. Right, let's do a flight plan here. We do have a flight plan available for today. We're taking this IFR-ish, so even though I don't know the area very well, I think IFR would make a bit of sense, but generally really need it again. Right, Coma, we're taking an airway, we're taking the flight to Bosnia, and that's done. We just need a departure out of here. We're gonna take the runway 27. Oh, there's no departures anyway, so that's all good. Small airport, probably not many departures. There is an arrival for LQSA. Shalom Reese, good to see you. And it's just at the start of the stream tonight. Oh, that 1 November, that's right, yeah. Runway 11, Bosnia transition. That's all good. That is on and set up. Right, that's good. We just need to fill our fuel tank. Go. And with that, I think we're pretty much good to taxi over to the holding point, then we'll do our run-up. Atlantia. Women's Race advert. Oh, we're also on VATSIM, I think. We're on VATSIM. Just connect up to VATSIM and 6229 Papa. Yay, 20. Do this last night. What an airplane. First place, straight in with an ILS. Nice. Yes, it is a great airplane. I'm really enjoying flying it. Oh. Sticky brakes though. Okay, there is actually... Okay, they're further north. I was like, there is a ATC on there, but ATC. Okay, yeah, these brakes are a bit sticky. Okay, well, we're basically facing north, so let's make sure that this thing is set up there. Good. We can turn a few things on. Get ready. We won't need our pitot heat today, with it being 27 degrees here in Bosnia, Herzegovina. But we will need to get a bit more temperature into the aircraft. So let's do our run up. Let's hope the brakes hold. Our run up. Wow, that's a little bit rough running. A bit more. Oh, that's as good as we're gonna get. Right. Mags check. Left one causes a drop. Wait for it to recover. Doesn't fully recover. The other one does the same. Okay, there we go. Having a thunderstorm right now. Well, stay safe, James. Everyone is doing well though. And we want to check the carb heat causes a drop. Getting a bit of heating. Yeah. And then on the props, we're just going to check here. We get a drop in RPM. The prop governor is working well. We'll also check that we get a drop in oil pressure, which we do. And lastly, we'll just get a check the manifold pressure goes up, which it does significantly, and the fuel flow is impacted as well. Loss of carb heat might solve. I think it's just running rough, Reese. I chose an auction on here. That's a bit loud, isn't it? Maybe that'll help. Oh, that sounds a bit better. Right, let's bring this back down. 1,000 RPMs. And we are in Prayador. So we'll just go Prayador traffic. Prayador traffic. Okay, I am tuned to the same on Com 1 and Com 2, clearly. That was terrible, wasn't it? Prayador traffic. November 6229 Papa Comanche enters and backtracks runway 11. Prayador. The flying shed. Nice. Hey, you got a Beardy and a Kodiak here. Very nice, Beardy. Nice and Busy was the only center control in Washington, but didn't like the pilots weren't listening, had to repeat yourself. I think that's a occupational hazard, James, with doing control in the US. The gyro was louder than the engine. I love that. You should do. The Kodiak's turbo. I think it'll be good. E2 door has a habit of opening. Sounds like a fun plane to fly. Oh. Thanks, Beardy. Alright. Okay, let's get going, shall we? Let's head down to Sarajevo. Be beautiful. I think we're ready as long as we don't have any issue. Goes brake. Power for takeoff. Takeoff power set. And that's a whole lot of rattle. Airspeed's alive. It's 80 knots. Got to fly, so let's get her up. And here can come up. 7,000 feet, BD. That's a whole lot of rattle. Yeah, just enough to get over the mountains. If we make it that far. How rough this is running. Let's bring that power and RPM back now. Don't do anything shocking. Gonna lean. Be good. Sorry, I know. I noticed that just as we were rotating there. Might have to declare. We might, James. You never know. Yeah, so where are we? Comar. Let's go direct Comar. Continue our like gentle climb here. Shaking more than the washing machine on spin cycle high jet. It is a bit, isn't it? He's not looking too healthy. That's okay. What am I doing? Direct Omar. You really wouldn't want to be flying this thing right now. Love it. Maybe we'll have a failure. That would be nice. Okay, apart from the fact that it's shaking. We're not the most comfortable rides. Sounds okay though. The outside. %, anyone then goes to Toga. There. Oh, a Concorde, James. Is that annoying to deal with, Concorde? I can imagine that having a Concorde on frequency is a little bit annoying. Because you have to deal with something that's going at a very different speed and altitude to everything else. We're okay, yeah, we're okay. Basically straight shot now down to the south. No traffic in front, so let him rip. Nice. I love when a controller is accommodating when you're in combat. Do you reckon a bit of fuel pump might help? You have to do anything. Good. Okay, let's turn that on. Get this getting going. Track 126. Hope no one gets easily motion sick here, because using these instruments with this thing shaking like a leaf is interesting. Try and get this on. Okay, it's the heading bug on. Might try and get the track on. There we go. Alright, at least the autopilot's on now, and we're climbing out. Aiming for 7,000 feet, which will just get us over the mountains quite safely. We do have some interesting terrain on the way here, which will be fun. Altitude now, 4,005. Climbing okay. Gonna lie here. Fuel pressure's good, oil temperature's good, cylinder head's good, cylinders are all good. Oh, the fuel pump. Our fuel aux is pasted over. Oh, we don't have tip tanks, that's flying the Saab 340 out of Jackson Hole, almost hit a mountain. What sim was that in, James? Saab 340 is not a MSFS thing, is it? Can I explain? Well, from the inside, it's a bit terrifying, but from the outside, this looks epic. Hey. Oh, you have the Carenado, okay. I wonder if Carenado will ever make it for Flight Sim, Microsoft. It's a pretty plane, though, from the right angle, isn't it? Very pretty. I think, anyway. There's Anthony. The Beechcraft. As I'm looking forward to leveling out, and then we can play with some power settings and hopefully out here if we've done any more damage. Oh, look at those! Definitely not going to be the most comfortable rides. Not looking good. Airframe. Right, hasn't changed. A bit rough around the edges. I love this rotating beacon. Like, it actually rotates, which is quite cool. Crankshaft is balked. I think that's probably what it is, right? We're just getting the vibration there on the crankshaft, I would assume. Iliad, our cruise here, so it's quite funny though. If it's making anyone feel sick, I can just repair the crankshaft. Rip into your local Mazda, yeah. That oil temp in the orange. No. Oil temp's good. Hold this altitude here. Look at that. Perfect, right in the middle. Pressure's good. Head's good. That. We're, I'm hoping that's just a little bit of turbulence. Oof. A bit bumpy. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Okay, it's trying to kill us. I think that's a trim runaway. Very trying to kill us. Woo! Jeez! Oh, now we're going down! Don't go down! Ah! What the hell? What the hell? Oh yeah, AP. No, I turned the AP off. Dead stick landing. Something's gone very wrong here. Something failed? Elevator. You think our elevator's effed? The linkage is completely broken. The elevator is disconnected from the yoke. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that. Whoa! Otherwise, we're not gonna be able to get anywhere, so that's hilarious. There's Beardy just cruising along happily, not dealing with elevator issues. That would be terrifying. How do you fly a plane when there's no elevator? Guess you just hope for the best, eh? No fun. We got enough problems, Reese. Just trim and power. Oh, okay. Trimmer. Oh, okay. I thought dead stick was no engine, not no yoke. Fair enough. Really impressive YouTube vid. I'm not professional enough pilot for that just yet. There's our first failure in the... Can it do a loop? It probably can. Probably not in this state though. Okay, we're good. We're sorted. We're sorted. Happens all too often with school planes. They haven't been treated very well by the pilots with their old rods and legions. Wow, okay. That would be scary on a school plane. Well, I was just getting... Elevator just follows the wind and the plane flies in balance and oscillate dynamically until it finds stability. And just trim for airspeed and power for climb. Okay. You guys are very brave to fly a plane like that. That's pretty cool. If I ever fly one of these things IRL, I'm gonna make sure my elevator is duct taped together. That's way too terrifying for my liking. Get this back on course and get the okay, we're back. We're good. We're sorted. Let's start bringing it a little bit, bring it back on the top a bit here. Bring the power forward a bit. There we go. That's flying quite nice, and then we'll do a little lean as well. Try and get. I don't know if the lean fund is going to help us really with playing this, but give it a go. Bringing the mix back slowly until we find the hottest engine, hottest cylinder. Or until it starts running too rough, right? It's entirely possible. Oh, it's coming back quite nicely. Ah, there we go, that's lean. Let's go a little bit richer of that. And that's fine. A310 Captain, hello. Well, we had a major disaster, but we recovered. It's fine. Chaps in chat reckon that we had a broken elevator linkage, but I did some dynamic duct taping mid-flight and managed to recover. I got some very flappy. I love this. Very flappy sunshades. Where'd I buy the iPad from? Yeah, I know, it's a pretty good iPad, eh? I bet all pilots wish they had that iPad. Hello, hello. Taught how to land with no elevator, down to 100 feet for safety. You literally just trim and reduce power. You use rudder to avoid touching the yoke at all. Okay. It's like flying an airliner, very gentle and turn approach. Then IRL, you just eke the power out and hold it on and land it firm like on an aircraft carrier. Okay. I mean, very impressive to get that to work, to be honest. Ah, there you go, Jet. A310 captain's flying the Embraer from Luck to Lips. Very nice. What's the location currently? We are in the countryside above Bosnia-Herzegovina, just north of Sarajevo. There you go. Romania, pretty close, yeah. Thought it would be fun to do a stream over this Eastern European update that dropped a week or so ago here for the simulator. I am on VATSIM, yes. Here we go, November 6229 of Papa. Not too much traffic here down in Bosnia. Yeah, there's Beardy, my whiskey, and a Kodiak. They're just catching you, Beardy. Slightly faster than you, ever so slightly. Let's get some views, shall we? I think it's pretty stable now, the plane, so. Many of our seaplanes have rudder-only control. Wow. Maybe I should get into RC planes. That sounds fun. Oops. I love that MSFS going on here. So when we get to Sarajevo, you'll just see what a beautiful city it is. We should be able to scope out quite a lot of the city from our approach here. Depends which approach we pick, obviously, but I know which runway we're doing, because you can only come in on one runway to Sarajevo. The one way in, one way out airport. Looks pretty beautiful though. Check this valley out. I mean, you could do this VFR as well, right, today? I just thought, since I don't know my way around here, I'd rather not get lost. Don't really know any visual markers or anything, but you pretty much can just follow this river that we're over now, which will take us down to Sarajevo. Most of my time flying IRL just using the rudders to balance and turn unless it's spotted turbulence. Yeah, I think that's something that you don't get an appreciation of in the simulator, is sort of the impact that the rudders have on like coordinating turns and holding us steady. I guess, yeah, it's just something that you get used to IRL, but it's not something that in the sim is really is apparent. Oh, we're just overtaking Beardy here. Ew. It's a shame I didn't have the Kodiak installed. We would have had a great close-up of the Kodiak model. Yeah, I don't keep all the planes installed. Do way too many. He forgot to pop his gear up, yeah. I'm sure that's just a modeling thing. Oh, what's going on? Oh, there it is. Camera, check pics in Discord, okay, will do. I think I have this. If you are flying along, feel free to post your pics in Discord. Sometimes check them out while we're in cruise. That's a very military-looking livery there, Beardy. Cool though. You got your little pupper with you as well. I like those old co-pilot fonts. How's she going? Should keep an eye. Cylinder head is good. Oil temperature is good. Those are looking okay. Those good. Fuel burn pretty much affected. Still holding the things are in trim. We've got our arrival here already put in, so we're taking the Bosnia 1 November to runway 11. Stunning scenery, especially this last part of the flight as we come into Sarajevo. It's just stunning. Have a good look. Oh, lifetime love weather as well. This part of the world right now is just absolutely beautiful summer. Oh, probably too hot a summer for a lot of the people in Eastern Europe, but this looks stunning. What am I trying to achieve here? Oh yeah, I'm gonna put our got our arrival in already. Let's choose an approach. So LQSA, I know that we want runway 11. There's a couple of different options. Honestly, yes, Jet. Yes. There's some parts that I was aware that were, you know, stunning. I've been to Croatia before, and it's just amazing. The coastline of Croatia is just so beautiful. But yeah, I've never been to Bosnia Herzegovina, and I mean, shame on me, but when people say Bosnia, unfortunately, the first thing that comes to mind is the troubles that they had back in the 90s, unfortunately. But I'm sure it's a very different country from then. Now, runway into wind. Oh, okay, Greece. Better runway, definitely. Be needed if you had that sort of issue. Right. I'm just pulling up some charts here for Sarajevo. So we got a couple of different things. Bear in mind we're coming to Sarajevo again later in an airliner, so we don't need necessarily to choose the most challenging one right now, but there's a few that we've got, and obviously we've got a fairly well equipped plane here with the ATN 750 XI, so we are coming in this way, so we could take the ILS. Yeah, pretty good. There's an ILS Yankee as well, which also would work for us. There's a special ILS X-ray, which I'm quite fancying doing that in an airliner, if I'm honest. There's an R&P which kind of is a bit more boring, but can work. An NDB as well. Maybe we stick to something pretty stock for this first one. Maybe one of these ILSs should be good, because I haven't flown an ILS yet in the Comanche. The river visual. We do love a river visual on the Amplify Oils channel. I mean, we could. Maybe let's do that. Maybe let's go. Let's cancel IFR. Go VFR at the end of this flight here. We'll go for a low-level scope over. Go for a low-level scope over the city of Sarajevo. Where does our star take us? Bosnia 1 November. Takes us to North Bosnia. Do Keb. Do E. None of these. Love to see it. Bosnia. E. That's kind of what we want. Load and activate. Yep. Should be working now. There we go. File server so shit there, SFTP. Yes, it can be pretty slow and annoying, can't it? Did you pull the UC breaker and try the emergency extension? If you talk me through it, sure. This one? Emergency extension is quite involved, okay. Let me read up on it here. We have it? Not really. Oh, emergency landing gear extension. Master switch on, circuit breakers check, navigation lights off, gear indicator bulbs check. If gear not down or locked, gear selected down. Okay. Emergency gear handle. We'll see what happens. I pulled the breaker for you, Reese. Conti couldn't get it down. Oh, good. If Conti can't do it, I got no hope. I believe it's over in this valley here, so we'll ride the autopilot until we get into the right valley, and then we'll start figuring out what we need to do. We're at the right altitude at the moment anyway. To CC, hi, good to see you. Welcome aboard this Comanche. This breaker? Surely it's this one, right? It says, let's get a better lighting on the label. Better down there. There we go. Landing gear motor is pulled. Motor, yes. I guess we'll see how we go. We have to go below 100 knots as well to get it to come out, apparently, according to the checklist. URH. And where's the airport? If you flick the gear lever, now it should happen. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, I think now it's happening. You're quite right. I hope not, Jet. we're still good. Until we get to Likvi, we don't need to do anything, and then we'll start descending. What I might do even is once we get to this waypoint after Likvi, over here, where it's 5,400 and above, what we might do is break off at that point and do a little VFR inspection of the city, because there's some yeah, I know, gear down and indicating green. No, that checklist should help us if I ever use a checklist, which is a rare occurrence, I'll admit that. Everything good here? Other than the tremendous shake that we get from our crankshaft, everything's going very nicely. Yeah, so we'll hit Likvi, we'll descend down to 5,400. Then, well, I guess we'll come then into the valley and start inspecting some of these points of interest that have been included as part of the Eastern Europe update. It's good to see those. Should probably tune the ILS as well, eh? Just as a backup. There we go. ILS. Actually, it's set. Need to mess around too much with it, which I feel like maybe VFR in this part of the world is not 1,200, right? Is it 7,000? Seems to think 1,200. I'll leave it. Okay, 137. Okay, we can start descending now down to 5,400. We'll use our power just a bit. Select 10. Go. To be good. Where is this airport? Be good to get visual with the airport so that I know roughly where we're heading. I'm guessing it's over there. It's supposed to be about 20 miles out now. Must be that dip over there. Left foot, right foot, levitating. Hey, BLTV, good to see you. Welcome aboard the Comanche. We are descending now into Sarajevo, VFR. We're going to do a little inspection of the city over there, and we'll come back to the airport. Just check if there's any, any VATSIM traffic around here that's also coming into. Yeah, definitely, Reese. Definitely find it challenging to slow down. Okay, so we do have someone here in an A320neo. They're still at 37,000 feet, so I think we're fine. Coming into Sarajevo. Use the heading bug a bit, yeah. Yeah, we'll just go over to heading before it starts that next turn. And we'll break off from the approach there and we'll start inspecting this way. Hey Belline, good to see you. That is 6,000 feet. Oh, Filbert Raids. What's going on? Hello. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome. We're on board the Comanche, A2A Comanche. And we're flying to Sarajevo, which is just ahead of us. That'll be our first flight. Second flight will be something very different. Same part of the world, but in an airliner. So, bit of a mixed stream tonight. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. Saw that you were checking out Montreal, right? Right, 5,400. I'll level out. Fly around the city here. The tour. DRJ actually behaved perfectly. Wow. That's a rarity. Well done. No, I have had one or two good DRJ flights, but generally it's not as well behaved as the other airliners simulator, definitely. Yes, this is my first stream exploring the Eastern Europe World Update, and I must say that some absolutely stunning additions to the scenery. Some great points of interest. I think some of the airliner airports that have been added are, well, they're just small airports, so they're a bit underwhelming. You know, there's like one terminal, a tower, and one runway, and a little taxiway. But some of the GA stuff that they've added is really, really nice. And obviously you only see the points of interest from down low, so I thought we'd do a GA flight to start off the stream tonight, just to take a look at some of this stuff. Okay, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. This is Sarajevo, the city of Sarajevo coming up ahead of us, so, and the airport's like somewhere over there. What we're going to do is kind of fly around the city, check out some of the points of interest, and then try and make a landing. Alright, thanks for the raid again, Filbert. Appreciate it. If you're new here and just coming across from the Filbert Fly stream, first of all, thanks for coming over, thanks for sticking with us. My name's Tristan, this is Amplify's channel, and we really fly a real mix of stuff here, so if GA isn't your thing, then yeah, we do airliners too, and I just like flying in beautiful parts of the world in some of these awesome add-on planes that we've now got. Microsoft Flight Simulator. So this is the fairly recently released A2A Comanche, the A20. We're slightly stricken in that this is an older one. It's got a lot of like failure modeling, wear and tear modeling in this plane. So if we go to maintenance spec, you can see a few issues that we have with our plane currently. And with our engine, our crankshaft in particular is a little bit balked. The engine is not quite as tight as it should be, which you can see in the mild vibration of our instrument panel. It has eased off a bit, you're right, Jet. I think it's because I've really pulled back on the power here to try and descend and slow down a bit. I believe the airport is like somewhere off our right wing. I think it's there. Yes, we don't have the undercarriage motor, so we will see how we do an emergency gear extension, if I can get that to work too. Don't remind me. That's a bit mean, Jet. You go scraping along the runway, you'll regret that. So I think there may be some points of interest here in Sarajevo, so it's worth like keeping a eye out in the city if we can spot anything that looks handcrafted. Oh, there's something there, look. What's that on top of the hill? That looks quite nice. Though some of the photogrammetry, when you get a bit closer, it looks a bit iffy, doesn't it? It's popping in, it's popping in. There we go. I'll zoom out a bit and then you can't tell. What's that? Big open space with a stripe of tarmac, yes. Tends to be what airports look like. So yeah, I think some of these things down here may be handcrafted. Or at least photogrammetry, aren't they? The F. Not sure. Keep flying around here, and probably don't want to get too much lower than this. The airport altitude is 1,643, so about 3,000 feet is probably a good circuit height. Oh, we've still got plenty of altitude actually, we're still over 4,000. Going a left downwind here. Yeah, right, jet. Talk about stunning. Look at those mountains over there. We're going to come back here in an airliner later, and there's a pretty special approach that we can do. Be nice to see some of these hills from an airliner perspective. So I think we'll sort of start edging our way into a downwind here, and entirely sure return that off now. Yep, and fly from here. Back on. Very fast, which is slightly concerning because we're going to do an extended downwind just because we want to scrub some speed now, and then we want to special approach, literally called a special approach, yeah. The special ILS X-ray. There's not anyone on VATSIM around, but we'll do a quick call here. Sarajevo traffic, Comanche, November 6229 Papa is downwind for runway 11. Sarajevo. Yeah, I'm trying to lose some speed here, Reese, definitely. I'm losing speed and then trimming a bit. Don't have any confidence in me, chat. Right, where's the okay, fuel pump can come on. Start bringing a prop and our mix for landing. Do let me know, by the way, if the music or the audio, plain audio or whatever is too loud or too quiet. It's a different mix for me in my headphones to what you hear, so sometimes I forget. Okay, we're now at 120, which is below in the white arc. I'm going to put a little bit of flap in just to help with speed management. Still flying downwind very extended down here, keeping the trim in check just so that we can make sure that we're good. But this is looking good. I think we're good. We'll just go out a bit further, then we'll make our turn. The smokestack here is on the chart. Way too high and close. Second click flap. Yep. Well, we can't go any lower because there's freaking mountains in front of us. We're gonna be fine. Everyone's so panicked. Once this hits 100 knots, which we're getting close to, we'll start this gear extension. Alright, do we reckon that's gear extension time? Ooh! It worked! Oh, none of you had confidence in me. It was easy peasy. Sarajevo traffic. 29 Papa turning final runway 11. Sarajevo. I'm in like a wrecking ball. Nah. But we actually are. We're good. Killer crosswind. I think that's what blew us slightly off there. Get back onto final. Hey, indeed. Alright, flaps are extended, gear is extended. Fuel is on plus tanks. We're seeking the center line right now, Reese. Right. 400 RPM, power's good. Pull forward. There we go, look at that. Exactly, exactly. Quite a bit of panel shake. There is indeed, big one. Welcome. There is indeed. And thank you for the follow, NG99. We got a bit of a bent crankshaft is what we think is the issue. We are a bit high and fast. Hey, 3 shy. Sarajevo traffic. 29 Papa, shot final, runway 1, Sarajevo. What's happening? We're just landing in Sarajevo here. We are indeed high and fast, as everyone predicted. We'll recover, it's alright. I got max flap.
500.
Fine. It's alright, it's alright. Frame rate is not so hot here. Be the update plus anywhere. Ugh. Bit of vomit inducing that stutter in the left side window. Don't look at it. There, look, see, we recovered. Fortunately, it's an international airport, so we got plenty of runway here to deal with to help us out. Lovely. Woo! Seek the center line. How was that? 115, not too bad. What happened with his sniping? Alright, welcome to Sarajevo. Fun. Oops. Blackbeardy's found a nice spot off to the left here, so we'll Saudi Arabia? Doesn't look very Saudi Arabian, 3 Shy. Okay, yeah, so I think the kind of GA area is like these parking spots over here, so we'll just pull up here. Hence the confusion. Fair enough. It certainly doesn't look particularly Saudi Arabian. Cool, we'll be back here later. I'll wind the time back a bit later so that we get a slightly different scenery and stuff. But flying yourself. Well, we're about to start the second flight, everyone, which is going to be in the 737. Oops, I missed the... I did all that taxiing and then I missed. Here's for the stream. No worries, Jet. Thanks for being here. There we go. Banger. Nice flight. That was fun. Thanks for flying along, Beardy. Right. We'll secure the aircraft. And beacon light is off. Nav lights are off. That one's off. That one's off. Ew. Master's off. And door is open. Music selection's on point. It's pretty random, to be honest. I just sort of... I don't do much curating of the music. Cool. Well, thanks for joining us on that Comanche flight. That poor Comanche needs a bit of work done to it, doesn't it?